What up? This your boy Cole with Cole Cowboys Sports Report, where I bring you the best content on the Dallas Cowboys. So it's been a very quiet weekend. I heard a couple of rumors. I didn't even want to waste my time on doing content. It's been a very busy weekend for me, dealing with my family. Also, I was a boy in school for journalism, so I had a lot of stuff going on. But I'm back on it, and I just been thinking about a lot of chirp that's been going on with the NFC East. So Colin Cowherd, I believe on his show Friday, he was talking about how the Washington Commanders was going to win the NFC East. I heard a lot of Eagle fans. I ain't heard no Giant fans, and that's odd. I haven't heard a Giant fan all offseason. And I heard a lot of Washington Commander fans really pumping their chest after we laid a 1-2 slap on them last season. Eagle fans, they gonna be Eagle fans, but the Washington Commanders, they first don't like Carson Wentz, so they, basically make themselves like him, justify everything, and think he the best, quarterback in the division. I heard Washington Commander fans saying that Dak is overrated and will be exposed this season, and we're gonna go ahead and touch on that. So people think that Dallas is basically going to be downgraded because we lost Randy Gregory, we lost Cedric Wilson, we lost Amari Cooper. Talent is always replaceable. Just because we lost a few key guys, don't mean that makes us a weaker team. That just means that we just have to replace them. Amari Cooper. Now I'm a good Coop fan. I like Amari Cooper, but they didn't utilize him for him to be the threat. I got faith in CD Lamb as long as we go ahead and replace him. And as far as Cedric Wilson was just a talent that uprised. Randy Gregory, well, a year ago nobody knew who Randy Gregory was, and we still was doing well without him. Randy Gregory, first and only full season was last season. So yeah, we liked having him on the team, but we could do without him too. You know what I'm saying? We proved that we did without him. We did it without DeMarcus Lawrence for 6 or 7 whole games. So that's just how it is. Talent can always be replaced, and I have faith that we will replace the talent. I'm not really concerned about that. I feel like we're still a stronger team than the rest of the division. They haven't made any moves. So I feel like we still are favorites to win this division, and we should. The reason why we didn't repeat, I believe, because we had Jason Garrett, and that dude, he was 8-8. He was good old 8-8. So we'll see what Mike McCarthy does. This is his opportunity to be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and repeat this season. The 2020 season we lost our quarterback. So and we went 6-10, and the division was very, very in arm's reach because the Washington football team at the time finished off the season with 7-10. Well, 7-9 or whatever it was. But that's neither here nor there. So let me explain why this whole Dak is going to be exposed because Amari Cooper made his career. Okay, so 2018, prior to the Amari Cooper trade, Dak Prescott's receivers and these are just the notable receivers that's within the rotation. We have Tavon Austin, Cole Beasley, Noah Brown, Bryce Butler, Allen Hurns, Deontay Thompson, Terrence Williams. Then with his tight ends that weren't even, they haven't even, made a difference. They're better now, but they weren't developed at the time. They were basically rookies. Was Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz. We had Jess Swarm. He was really taking most of the receptions, and Rico Gathers that they completely screwed because they wanted to make Rico Gathers more of a blocking tight end when he was more of a receiving tight end. They made him gain weight, and they basically he's not even playing in the league anymore. That's how bad they messed him up. But yeah, I mean, what quarterback's gonna work with Cole. I mean, where's the number one? You know what I'm saying? So, and Michael Gallup at the time was a rookie. You know, he wasn't even developed, and he was definitely not a number one receiver. I believe we got Michael Gallup in the second or third round. So yeah, the weapons that he had, who can work with that? Tom Brady can't even win with those guys, and we just being real. So when we got Amari Cooper, he was a true number one. Then you know what I'm saying, we was able to spread the ball out as much as we wanted to. You know, and we did good. So let me just say this. Now I'm sick and tired of all these fantasy football guys making stuff up, moving the moving the goalposts on certain guys they just don't like. Tom Brady left New England because they didn't have weapons. He didn't win with them. He did not have a true number one receiver. So he left and went to Tampa Bay, where he had a lot of receivers and a lot of weapons. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had Devontae Adams. Let's see what he do this year. He hasn't been to a Super Bowl in almost 11 years. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray had DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, a lot of good receivers, a lot of good weapons. Take them weapons away and see what he do. Deshaun Watson, the so-called top 3, top 5 quarterback everybody want to crown, that didn't do more than Dak did. Guess what? Ever since he lost DeAndre Hopkins, guess what his record was? 4-12. 4-12, because he didn't have weapons. But people don't want to use that on him. You know what I'm saying? They want to use that on Dak. You see what I'm saying? We need to stop this. Dak Prescott is a good quarterback, and with a good offensive scheme, he will be good, man. So I'm not really worried about anything. And if the best that people could say that Randy Gregory was a big impact to our defense, so that makes us weaker and sorrier, y'all got another thing coming. Randy Gregory had 6 sacks in the whole season. Yes, he applied pressure. But I know other defensive edge rushers that can do the same thing. Last year, and this is why I like what a lot of talking heads do. I like the fact I want them to trash the Cowboys, because that keeps them from crowning us as Super Bowl contenders when we ain't did nothing just because we the Dallas Cowboys. I want us to be like every other team and have to earn that respect. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. And I feel like, hey, go ahead, when we come walking to this thing, we trash. And then after the first, you know what I'm saying, after the beginning of the season, you see how our identity is, and we start killing it, then we earn that respect as a good team. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk into the season and people be like, oh yeah, Dallas Super Bowl contenders just because we the Dallas Cowboys. I don't like that. So as far as everything's going, I got something in my eye. As far as how I feel like our season's going to go, I feel like we're going to have a good shot at this season, especially with the division. I'm not worried about those guys in the division, because they want to be on the same. They want to be able to beat us. Out of the whole division, the Eagles, Giants, and Commanders will team up just to beat the Dallas Cowboys, because we the biggest threat in the division, and they know it. So, hey, I'm calling out the NFC East, man. I'm calling out the Eagles, I'm calling out the Giants, and I'm calling out the Commanders. What y'all gonna do, man? If y'all big and bad, this y'all opportunity to take over. Y'all ain't made big moves. Y'all haven't made big moves at all. And we still better than y'all. So I want to see what y'all gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm claiming it right now. We're gonna be the first team since 2004 to go back to back in the division. And guess what? We don't even care about winning the division. We got better goals ahead of us. The NFC East ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Y'all could trash Dak, but who y'all quarterback? Danny Dimes, Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz. Come on, man. At this point, y'all desperate, man. Y'all reaching. Y'all don't even believe in your own quarterbacks. Giant fans can't stand Daniel Jones. Jalen Hurts, Eagle fans, weren't y'all trying to sign Russell Wilson along with y'all Commander fans that wanted Russell Wilson? Y'all didn't want Carson Wentz. So go and stay in the bottom of the barrel and watch a real team win it. I want all the smoke from Giant fans, Eagle fans, and Commander fans. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all be easy.